Well, look what the cat dragged in. It is an AJAI robot. Uh-oh. I might have failed stream again. I just realized this is, I think, piggybacking off of the stream we did last night, so I don't know how that works. I might have set it up correctly, I might have didn't. But it is the John Man, and the John Man is doing FireRed and LeafGreen tonight. I think next stream we will take a bit of a break. And possibly go back to ZA, because there's a few megas we still need in that. We got to get more creative with our insults. Oh no. Here we go, Apple. Here we go. And then Jenna Man. Oh god. And then Bald is funny. You guys want to throw it all out in the first 5 minutes of stream? Jeez. But why calling him Bald is it funny? Oh, you people. And Jen is also funny. Jen is funny. Jenna's kind of funny, but I think Jen is better than Jenna. No, so like I was setting up stream and I was selecting a broadcast with my OBS, and for some reason I think we're piggybacking off of the stream yesterday, because like right now, unless it is different, my views are not adding up. I don't, my YouTube live control panel is like not working. I don't understand. Like, at least stream's not imploding, dying and all that. So like, I hope everybody's here hanging out, having a good time. I plan on busting through a Charmander today. We're getting a Charmander. Oh no, I switched it out. Now we're good. For some reason, yeah, we're at like 20 concurrent viewers right now. So thank you, YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you guys and for hanging out with us. Yeah, it's weird because sometimes the OBS doesn't catch up right away, which is weird. But who else is getting a yellow lizard like I am today? Is anybody doing this hunt with me? Please say somebody's doing this hunt with me. I need the support. We're at 1428. 1,428 resets into this hunt. And no lizard. I was watching a lot of videos earlier on in the day when I woke up, and there's not a lot of like montages for FireRed and LeafGreen, but the one thing I really like about the game is that people still had like semi-shiny compilations, and a lot of people were getting them between 1 to 3k resets, especially Charmander. So how sick would that be? Charmander sucks? You suck. What? Who do you think you are, guy? Last night's stream was intense. That was super intense. It's never gonna stop. I know. And if I say anything more about it, it will just keep happening. So I'm just gonna kind of like raise my hands and just try to be super chill. But I bet you there's a lot of people with no stones to want to do this hunt. Apparently Happy, I was on Jer's stream earlier, just me the guy, friend of the stream. Friend of the stream for sure. And he is 4,000 something. Go bug Happy. Ask Happy where he's at for Dratini. I don't know the exact number, but I was on Jer's stream and he said he's like over 4,000, I believe, something like that. So and remember, this is a reset hunt. This is going to be quicker than what we will be doing in the wild with 2 controllers. Because remember, I am playing with 2 controllers. Pizza rolls? Oh, God. I wonder who said that 1,000 times on stream. God, AJ, you AI, learn. Do better things with your life. Not pizza rolls. Start doing another food. Start doing a new food, and then just blast that. Then John will be happy with you. We are 10 subscribers away from 9 subscribers away from 4,800 subs. Hot damn, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm getting ads for my own stream. God. Does anybody believe I'll get a yellow lizard tonight? I'm not going to be offended, but you say no. Yo, Stripe, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? I love Pokemon. Should I subscribe? Usually, if you like Pokemon and you last more than 1 minute in a stream, I think you should. If you're still here listening to this now, I think you should. But if for some reason you don't want to, I get it, man. I get it. Could I subscribe to you? You could. It's up to you if you want to, though, bro. You don't have to. I appreciate it if you do, but more friends the merrier here. You won't get a yellow lizard? What? This AJ guy is so wrong. We're getting a yellow lizard today. Come on. We're getting a yellow lizard. You subscribed. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, like we're so close. I want to get 5K by the end of the year. And I'm saying 200 subs. I'm not saying it's hard. It could be a time-consuming thing because sometimes people really want to subscribe. The YouTube algorithm pushes you. There's a lot of different variables that go on with that. But I would love 5K soon. Want to hear the shinies I got on Legends EA? Yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Just trust them. Trust in the process. We're getting shinies. We're gonna get a shiny. Shiny Charmander is just Charmander with one dice. I don't even know what that means. Are you trying to beat the game with only one Pokemon? I wish. If it was possible, which it probably is, it's RNG moves wise. I'm doing like a shiny only playthrough, so we have to start with Charmander. We can't leave this stupid lab until we get a Charmander shiny, which is insane. It sounds really silly, but do we have Charmander? Yes. Can you get it in other games? Yes. Is it easier in other games? Yes. Is it hard in this game? Yes. But are we still gonna do it? Yes. You won't be able to beat this game till Gen 11 comes out? Oh, I know. I've already told you guys that. Like, the way I'm going to be doing this hunt, I'm not, like, I've never been a full odds hunter, so, and everybody knows that. If you're new to the channel, everybody knows I am not a full odds hunter. So, we're just gonna play maybe a couple months down. Like, if this is that tedious, I will adjust my parameters. Instead of every route, we'll just come up with like a dream team, and as long as we get the dream team, that's all that matters. 200,000 subs or 200,000 shinies, because I like both. Legends ZA is really fun. It's really fun. I've been doing it the last 2 days in my own time for like an hour here and there to try to get another shiny alpha Gibble that I can put into a Garchomp, because I didn't have the footage for that. So I need the footage for that, and then I can make my Garchomp Z shiny video, because I could do it now, but It's not the same. You gotta have that shiny Alpha Catch, evolve it all the way, and then Mega Evolve it. That's what's sick. No more shiny only playthrough? Well, no. Shiny only playthrough is... That's the goal. I'm not budging off my goal. Like I said, down the road, if John decides to betray the stream, I would maybe do that, but the only reason I would do that, and I told you last stream, it's not that I would do it for you guys. I would do a separate account and I would make it like a podcast where we go through the beginning of the game all the way to just like each milestone throughout the career of Kanto. So maybe there's, you know, we'll do an episode up to Route 1, Pewter City Gym, the route, then, I don't know, Cerulean City. That is it, but we're only doing a shiny playthrough right now. That's right, when Shiny Garchomp Mega evolves into Mega Garchomp Z, his color palette turns black. Yeah, I have seen it. It's really good. I like the shiny a lot. I like it better than purple. Just put the Pimp My Ride music. Yes, that's exactly what I should do. Edit a video to that specific tune. I once had Pokemon Blue on Game Boy Color that wouldn't save, so I had to plug it into the wall. Oh. I played it Friday after school through the whole weekend without sleep. Beat it right before school started Monday morning. Oh, to be young again? Yeah, bro. I know. I played all those games where, like... It's funny. We had, like, a portable Game Boy. And as a kid, we don't think of the repercussions at night before apparently, like, going to bed, right? That's, like, as a kid, your worst nightmare is being told go to bed and then you're not allowed to play games, watch TV or whatever. But, like, I would still have my, like, my old Game Boy Color and hiding it under my sheets while I'm playing, or like hiding it under my pillow, or hiding it under the mattress. I still remember those, just so I was able to play and like stay up late. That was so funny, and there was no lights on screen, so like I barely was seeing anything, and I wasn't even shiny hunting. I was just, like I said, I was just playing. It's so funny how time works. I was surprised that Garchomp went like black. That was that's a classy move. I don't hate the pinkish purple on it, but I'm not exactly obsessed with Z itself. I'm not exactly sold. Get banned. Why would I get banned? Are we banning me from my own stream? What? Well, that's rude. Why would we go about doing this? Because I got no rock shiny. Do you want to know what's funny? My first spawn from the All Out event in Pokemon Go today was a shiny Regirock. I'm kidding. It was just a rock. It was just a normal, non-shiny Regirock. The All Out event in Pokemon Go right now is an absolute joke. Please do not waste your time this weekend. Yesterday, I promoted it as if it was going to be really, really good, because it should have been. In the wild, legendaries can spawn. Almost everything. And even Rayquaza can be in the wild. I'll tell you this. It's 1 in 512 odd. It is a full odd Pokemon in the wild legendaries right now for the weekend. Rotom, Sandile, Salandit, everything is full odds. this weekend became a joke quick. Scopely Niantic once again proved that you can piss off a whole universe. And I'm not saying you had to do a 1 in 20 odds, because it was still really kind of almost common to have legendaries in Incense, but to make it 1 in 512 is silly. I really do appreciate Pokemon Go. I really love Pokemon Go. But the fact that we are getting, I would say, events from Niantic / Scopely that are really, like, this event should have been the best event in the world. But again, I'm not saying you need to have a 1 in 20 shot based off of raids, or a 1 in 25 shot for you to run daily Incense the whole 3 days. You'd get a lot of shinies probably, I would imagine. But they made it so... They basically manipulated the shiny rates. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Rotom doesn't spawn. Salandit, Sandile, Salazzle could spawn too. Indeedee could spawn. There was way too much bad blood this weekend, and you couldn't even catch the Pokemon too. If anybody has played Pokemon Go before, you will know that the Galarian birds basically run after one wiggle, break out of the ball, and then run. Every legendary basically did that. Sometimes treat it like Safari Zone. Most of the time they just run away from you, but like sometimes they would stay, but not for long. I had it before when I lived in the city. It helped me stay active and lowered my anxiety being out around people. But out in the country, it just isn't as fun. There is, from what I heard through a buddy, there is going to be like a rural update coming out where, for rural players in the country, you're going to have a little bit more of a increased chance out there when it comes to spawns. Not shiny rate, but you'll get spawns. I really like the Pokemon Go, but Scopely Niantic, it's kind of like when we hype up Gen 10, right? Like we're predicting one of the biggest updates in life. You have 3 days with this event. Even if you kept the odds 1 in 64 for all the egg Pokemon, you kept it like 1 in 20 or 1 in 25 for the legendaries, it's not gonna bother you all that much, because like I think revenue wise the company probably sees it like, oh well, if we just let them cash it so easily, then everybody's gonna have everything. So the fact that I golden berried and I used the Kyurem effect, and nothing worked. Nothing worked. I got so bored of this event super quick because you couldn't catch any of the legendaries. It's cool to see legendaries on Incense, let alone in the wild. But for any Pokemon Go content creator, for any person that is watching this stream that thinks this is a good event, it's not. It's not a good event. I thought it was going to be one of the better events ever. And like I said, for a temporary 3 days, I don't think it would impact it, but it would impact them money-wise. So that's why legendaries in the wild are full odds in Pokemon Go. A rural update is going to happen. They're doing some, I believe, what was it? They're doing some testing around that right now, because in rural countries, you're going to have more benefits out there where you are less likely to have Pokestops or gyms. but this weekend was a big bust for Pokemon Go. I would say for the 30th event, whoever is doing the marketing or whoever is running the company basically at the point of creating these events really just needs to be fired. I am so on board. I'm so on board for that because I played for a bit. I waited. I was there at the lake for 10. I thought we were going to get shinies like crazy. We've already had all of these raids. They've already made billions of dollars. So, I don't know. What is having a 1 in 20 incensed rate for legendaries? They're the ones that made this event full days, full nights and all that up till Monday. They should have just capped it like a normal event and kept the 1 in 20 rate, but this has been despicable. This Pokemon Go event could have been the best thing in the world for the game right now, and they butchered it. They literally butcher everything they do. I like to give them credit because they still play the game. I love the game. But whoever's running these events really needs to wake up because a lot of people are disappointed, and we've had no luck yet, Drew. No, not yet. We're just ranting about the Pokemon Go event. I just want people to have a fun time, and when this is an incense-only event, you can't do what the incense was back in the day during COVID and just sit here in your house for like an hour or 2 hours, 3 hours and just let them spawn. You have to move. Unless you have like miraculous drift with your games, it just doesn't work like that. So this event was a bust. This event was a bust. The only way you would catch legendaries is if, I don't know, God, you were super lucky, or you use your Master Balls. That's it. That's literally it. Where's my yellow lizard? We're so close. We're 8 encounters away from 1500. Ooh. Last night was so chill though. So thank you guys. I'm gonna make an appreciation post tonight. Travis, not calling Colin, and we had Shark, we had Suspect, everybody who produced last night. Damn, that was a tight stream, bro. That was a tight stream. I had an older phone with glitchy GPS. I played it once and it said I had so many more steps than I did. Well, the cool thing that happens with Pokemon is that with some phones, and it's mostly the older phones, you get a lot more Joy-Con drift, and you could just be in an apartment, you can be in like a heavily concrete area, and the drift is just going to work in your favor, which is really, really cool. Because the character would be wandering around. Yeah, and technically, that's really cool. Because you could just be at your house today, have the Joy-Con drift do your thing, or whatever. Not Joy-Con drift. Like, if I were to just open up the app, usually if you put it under, like, a magnetic, I don't know, surface, counter, object, usually there's, like, drift that will occur. It's stuff like that that would influence that, and then you could play all day. But remember, legendaries are 1 in 512. They're not 1 in 20 in Pokemon Go anymore. Other than in raids, and it's only Ultra Beasts and raids. So this event went, like I said, from being one of the best Pokemon Go events Niantic Scopely could have ever imagined. But I feel like the execution was severely poor. And if you were to go look at the numbers from the beginning of the event to now, I guarantee you a lot of players died out. And tomorrow, I'm not even turning my game on. How long of a stream? Normal time. Normal time. I don't know. 2 hours? Two and a half? I would hatch eggs in my sleep. That's sick. I did hatch a shiny Igglybuff today in my game, but I've already had it, which isn't really anything nice. Right now in 2K eggs, you can get every baby Pokemon that's ever been released in Pokemon Go, so that's kind of cool. But as of Pokemon Go like stops, there's no event ones other than what is already happening right now for the 30th anniversary. There's no all-out tasks. It'd be cool if you found like win a raid like it was for the Go tour. You found like a rare task that gave you a legendary encounter. That would have been really cool, but it was actually very eerie this morning where I live. Fog and everything, which would have helped with dragon spawns, but I'm telling you, this event went from, like I said, being one of the best to, again, being one of the worst. I'm almost, and I said this earlier to myself, I'm almost thinking they're just trying to rage bait people because that's the way to keep people coming back. Because this event could have been perfect and you could have brought a lot more people back by having a solid event, but you're rage baiting people into seeing what they do and mess up next time. I almost feel like that's the strategy because every time there is a mess up, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter at this point. Is that a Travis and an Icy? What? Imagine being a John. Is there a John here? Oh no. That guy owes me money. He's so lame. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I caught it. Nice. Said hi. What's up? Okay, hold on. Yusen Chan? Sorry, man, if I butchered your name. I tried. That's Jen, which is as bad as John. Like I said, that John guy seems really lame. I don't know what to say beyond that. He's not cool. He's just not fun. Pizza rolls with cheesecake. If there was a guy that was here that name was John, he'd probably tell you that you're really lame. You should come up with better words. But again, this John guy's not here, so I don't know. So one really positive thing, and like I said, I'm very transparent with everybody on what we made last night. And we've already got 4 new subscribers to the channel too, so thank you. Oh my god. We are literally 6 away now from 4,800. But we made so much money last night. I've met the payment minimum. We're at $257. $257 right now. I think that's before taxes, so thank you guys so much. It's not happening again tonight. I refuse. Guess what? Magikarp. I have a better word. Shiny. I would love a shiny. I mean, Niantic is just mapping the world and we were paying them to do it, but it's an engaging game, so people will keep playing it. My problem is that it is a very big, engaging game, and I will still play it, but I'm basically at the point where they're doing these events. I don't even care if it is a micro-transactional event where you have to buy incubators or buy raid passes. That's what this game is, and people forget that. It's meant to be paid to play. People can play for free. We all know mobile games, right? I don't have to explain it. But at this particular time, all I'm saying is this. This game will always be engaging, but the way this company runs it is going to burn people out morally way earlier than I think they have plans to continue this game for. Because I'm in a burnout phase where I'm only playing major events and only major comm days that I want to play. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people in the same vibe. So they're going to have to really ship up here and get another generation going here, you know? But what am I guessing? I got a special scan on ZA. Latias? Did you get Latias? Special scan? I can't be the only one thinking about this because, like I said, I talked to my buddy Jeff, and we're pretty, like, I would say that we are both, we're both nerds for the game, right? For Pokemon Go. But we know good events from the bad, and I'll be honest, if anybody wants to play it tomorrow, just don't. Save your time. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I would almost rather pay for raid passes, buy boxes or buy bundles, than put an incense on and maybe seeing somewhere between 50 to 70 legendaries if you were to play all day. I'd rather pay for the boost. Did you get Latias or Latios? Which one? I just wish that we could, like, really go back to those old days of 2016 Pokemon Go, but I know that's not going to happen. It's okay. And we're at 150 views, 33 minutes into the stream, so thank you, everybody. Dang. I'm going to have to go for my unionized break soon. You asked Latias, and I said you're close, but it ain't Latias. So it's Latias, right? I'm messing with you. Latios, bro. I know. It's not Latias. It must be Latias. Lunkios. To be honest, that could be a Pokemon. Lunkios and Lunkios. Like baby versions of Latias and Latios. Baby versions of Latias and Latios would actually be really cool. Can we admit that? You're going for the shiny. Oh, good luck. I got a Latios. Remember that? We did a random den in Sword and Shield. What was it, like last year? Christmas time? We did a random den. And I got the shiny Latios. So random. So random. No. Is AJ saying no to the chat? Do you guys want to take that? Do you want AJ to be here? He's allowed to be here, but this robot's got to change his perspective. I used to draw hybrid Pokemon. I lost my old art. This is making me want to start again. The best thing about this stream then, from your perspective, I would assume, is that if we're making it fun for you, or at least we're engaging, where it's creating some sort of bubble in your head to want to do it, I think you should pursue it. Even if it's something that doesn't work out at the end of the day, let's just say the design is not as good as you would imagine. Whatever you have when it comes to a pursuit of something, you should just do it. Follow it through even if it's bad. Icy, what was your Nuzlocke idea? Was it just like a typical Nuzlocke, or was it anything specific? You're about to go for the cold bird and let's go again? Oh no. A cold bird. You're going for Galarian Articuno and Fire Red and Leaf Green? What? No, I'm kidding. You're going for Articuno. I got Articuno in less than 300 resets. My first ever one, which was hype. If the design is bad now, you could always redraw it in the future and improve on it. That's what I do. Yeah. I totally get that statement. I am just a person that believes that if something's bad right now, how do I say this? You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not thinking negatively. The Pokopia Nuzlocke idea I came up with. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews on this Pokopia. Like, I know it's like a sandbox game where it's like Minecraft, Animal Crossing in one. Uh-oh, I'm Yonifer. It's not a game for me, to be honest. I'm not interested in playing it. But are we cool now because we're not just playing games to play games? Just because they have Pokemon in it? My favorite hybrid I did. Growlithe and a Charmander. Oh, really? Yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it. See what happens. At least try. Worst case scenario, you make a bad design and then, I don't know, you come back to stream, get more incentive. Keep going. It's called practice, right? I really want to restart my shield and start shiny hunting the legends. We've been slowly doing that since it came out, right? There's some I need, but oh my god. I'm not. Hold on. Yonifer. I'm not saying I'd rather do an 8,192 hunt, because I really wouldn't. But part of me doesn't like to think it's like a 1 in 100 shot just to get a legendary. In Dynamax Adventures, I'd almost rather take resets all the time. The rules would be simple. Unlock the last area without running out of power points. Minimize space used. Collect all 300 Pokemon. Get all habitats and get all the miscellaneous stuff like music. So like that's your challenge, but you couldn't do that all at like one particular order. Damn. I'm at 1,540 resets, by the way, everybody. I'm keeping track of my phone. But John's got to use the washroom again for like the 7th time today. So, I will be right back. This is my 1 union break. It's 40 minutes in. We're good. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Y'all are still here? Oh my god. I left you for basically a year and you're still here? Oh my god. Purple is your favorite color? What's my favorite purple shiny? What's everybody's favorite purple shiny? Would it be Garchomp? What's your favorite purple shiny? Somebody said white shinies the other day. Could have been yesterday. Man, Litten is so hype. I think Litten's one of my favorites too. Ah, Spheal. That's a really good purple shiny. Like, I mean, Kyogre is just too OP. It's like really good. It's one of the best. But Kyogre, I feel like legendaries is different. Like Darkrai 2, you can't even you can't even count those as normal ones. You prefer green or blah? Oh, green shinies. We all know green shinies are the worst. Come on. Come on. Blue shinies? What's a good blue shiny? Tyrant. Yeah. You like dull? Oh, darker color shinies. Obviously, my favorite shiny is Mewtwo. We all know that. And it's, to be honest, it's not even that good of a shiny compared to like others. But like Mewtwo is just so hype. That's the only green shiny I think is good. Mewtwo. Clobopus. Yes, that is a good shiny. I agree. Clobopus is amazing. I like Clobopus. I still need a second one. I think we got one, but I still need Grapploct. My goal for Gen 10, when I got into Gen 9, I kind of played the game without caring a lot. And it could have been a time where I was like busy at work, or it could have been like a mental thing where like maybe at like this particular time with streaming, we weren't streaming a lot. But I remember when I streamed Gen 9, I barely cared for the game at start. I barely cared. I didn't know the cities. I can't tell you a single city name right now if I tried. I can't tell you a gym leader if I tried. The old games really made you dissect all the information, and like Gen 9 didn't make me want to do any of that sort. I'm hoping I know all the Pokemon in Gen 10. It took me a while for Gen 9 Pokemon to be memorized for me. I want a better experience with Gen 10. Slowpoke is the best forever. No. I think the only shiny I had in a non-Go game was an Unknown. Unknown's good. One day when John's not the biggest loser in the world. Again. Anybody know a John? But the guy who owns this channel still needs all the Unknowns to... I think he has like 4 or 5, so he needs more. So we'd have to go to Legends ZA. Kidding. Arceus. To play it. You like Gen 9? I don't. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. I think maybe my experience would be different if we were to play Scarlet and Violet as a normal playthrough on the Switch 2. Because I think the Switch 1 really gave it a bad rep when it came to the terrestrializations, because if you were near any sort of terrestrialized Pokemon, your game shuts down. I remember shiny hunting. I have a video out there in the world where we would just be hunting, and we would have to save every 15 minutes because at the beginning of the game, because it is an online almost privilege, even though you have a console, they can update their games, and the fact that they didn't update their game, we were lagging, we were crashing. I got a shiny Bombardier, and my game crashed almost immediately as I saw it, and then was running to it. I wasn't even on the bike. So I'm hoping Gen 10 isn't anything like Gen 9. I want this game to stand out. I want Pokemon to go in a different direction. Brilliant Diamond and Let's Go were different turning points for the franchise because we got new games out of them. It wasn't a port and it wasn't like a remaster. I want these games and old games to excel in the future because now that we have FireRed and LeafGreen on a Switch 2, I think the biggest selling point for this game is Deoxys. It's Deoxys. My brain got over Pokemon after Black and White. Yeah, I'm... Basically, when Gen 8 came out, I'm like, oh, cool, Sword and Shield. This is kind of fun. And then I started streaming that, right? But before then, I was playing Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. Because I was at my cousin's paintball facility once. Somebody brought in a Nintendo Switch and they would play it when we were like super dead, right, in the Christmas time. And he was talking about shinies, so then I kept looking into it and I got so addicted. I got so addicted so quick. But I'm telling you now, it's crazy to think that even if it's up and down when it comes to being burnt out with Pokemon, being burnt out with Pokemon Go, regardless, Scarlet and Violet, ZA, we all go through a burnout factor. It will never be the same. It'll never be the same. So whatever you find enjoyment in, please don't let somebody else's opinions, even if it sounds a little negative, ruin the aspect of your game. You want to know what I hate? What do you hate? Fun, icy fact. Gen 8 got me back into Pokemon because of the introduction of Clobbopus. So Galar holds a special place in my heart. But Gen 3 to 4 is still close to Galar. Which is insane because for me, my top 3 is Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. Even if Johto didn't have Kanto in that game, I think it would still be Johto, Hoenn. I know Hoenn more than I know Johto. Obviously, I know Kanto in and out because I've done that game 100 times. But Hoenn, I think my favorite hunt that I want to do when we get there, and if we get another port this year for Emerald, which is a rumor, I would want to do Tropius. Tropius would be so hype. Cast Form is a big hunt in that game because Cast Form, unless you trade it from Pokemon Go, there is no availability to get a shiny Cast Form right now. Streamers who keep saying they're going to do something on stream but keep asking for gifts so they can do the thing they keep saying they're going to do. Yeah, I hate that crap, bro. I'm not going to name drop people because one, I'm not going to publicize people for people to go look at because they're horrible. But I feel like if somebody, it's like a double-edged sword. I'll tell you this. From my perspective, if you have to ask people who come to your stream for money as if it's like a handout, you need to be doing more than just streaming. You need to be going to make money. And not on stream. But there's a lot of people who do this, you got to think, as a job. So their goal is to make you guys pay your money to them. And I've never, myself personally, I've never asked for that. And remember, people do this for a job, so it might seem, what's the word, skeezy. But you can't blame them because they're in a predicament where if this is their job and they don't make a quota, like, I'm not gonna lie, yesterday we made like $300 on stream through all you guys, which was insanity. And you know it's fun. I never asked for a single dime of that. But I'm telling you this, you scroll through here a few before the universe brought me here. If the universe brought you here, you're here for a good time. You're here to just hang out. This is a chill stream where if you guys just want to lurk, you don't even have to say anything to me. You could subscribe to me for 2 years, not say a damn word, and I'm okay with that. But if you want to hang out, you want to talk, you want to interact with stream, amazing. And the best part about that is that if you guys are looking for background noise, the more people that we get in stream, the more people that are going to tune in, because they're going to be listening to a conversation. I could literally turn all of these into podcasts if I really wanted to. Kind of. I could kind of do that. You would have no video, so you'd just be hearing a podcast of the stream, which, to be honest, if I'm at work or on a treadmill or whatever, I wouldn't care. Gencast? Ew, what is that? Craig. Why do I keep wanting to call you Craig? Is it, Kale Sieg? Kale Sieg? Sorry, man. I'm really bad with names, but I try. I just want people to have a fun time here, even if it's you just being here for like 2 seconds. Because 90% of what a shorts feed goes through is like people just, like, I've done it before. You're just going through your phone, and unless I say a specific word at a specific time that keeps you interested, move on. I get it. I get it. I want people to hang out and have a good time, meet friends here. What is the name of the Pokemon? Oh, what is the name of the podcast complaining about Pokemon Go? I don't know of one adamantly complaining. Do you know one adamantly complaining about it? Because that I don't know. I have a friend who runs a podcast with his buddy, and I wouldn't say they're complaining. You get the Kale right. The Sieg is unimportant. It was my married name, and I'm divorced now. Kale Sieg? Kale Siege? Kale Sieg? Did I at least say it kind of right? I was dating this girl for a bit from Europe, and I wouldn't even say the words dating. It's like we were kind of just like, I don't know, what's the word? We were seeing each other here and there, and she had like a intense name too, and I'm like, oh god, how do I say this without offending people in front of, you know, like the homeland? So if I ever miss it, I'm sorry. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Sig, like signature. So, Kale Sieg. Kale Sieg. Did I get that right? Kale Sieg? But the name of the Pokemon podcast that's going to complain about everything is my podcast. I feel like I have a lot more... the word is not negative, but I'm going to use negative in this particular sense. If I were to make a podcast, I would like it to be informational. Like, you can get all this news from infographics, but I could basically tell you what the news is going to be. I have a lot of almost controversial topics. How about I say that? Basically, for every event that's happened in a while, like Go Tour, I have enough of a rant in me that if somebody were to interview me or I interviewed somebody else where I debated, I could go out about it for 2 hours. Kale? I'll call you Kale. I have enough that... Here's the thing. If I did a podcast, would you guys listen to it? Just podcast. There's no video. You don't have to see my ugly mug or that John guy's ugly mug, that weirdo. You don't have to do any of that. But if I did a podcast, you gotta listen, because if you don't listen, then that's where if I start something new, then it won't last forever. Have you ever tried to do voiceover work? Your voice is like 90% of what is keeping me here, honestly. Really? I appreciate it. That's a very nice compliment. Thank you. No, I've never tried. But to be honest, I've never gotten that compliment before. What do you think would be like a really good voice for me to do? You definitely would listen to a podcast. I got really inspired lately. So we got into the whole podcast vibe. And then I've had these friends for years that have had like a real Pokemon Go sponsored podcast. And I started listening to them. And I'm not saying, like, here's the thing. I'm not going to copy some of these podcasts to just have content. I'm almost in a podcast for the debate. Not so much, like I said, informational or direct news. I'd be debating. So podcasts wouldn't happen every week. Because, guys, I can barely even stream 3 times a week now. If I were to do this, I would have to make it somewhat consistent too. And I have too many things to do between streams, videos, and then a podcast. Whoa! Suspect, welcome to the Elite Four tier number 1. What does that even mean? I've already forgotten about it. And you know what's weird? I told you guys not to even do it because I wanted to change things. Suspect. What? No way. Thanks, man. You know what's funny too? I saw your Instagram story earlier, where I can be like, how about this? People don't know your story, but the little one going like, it was so sick. I thought you were DJing and he was like just blasting to your tunes. That would have been cool. Penguin, what's up, buddy? Penguin needs a coffee. Oh, I added the A. Penguin needs coffee. What's up, man? Thanks, dude. What's the Elite Four Tier 1? I forget. That's just the basic one, right? I don't even know my own things. Oh no. I don't even know my own tiers. But sus of the sussies of the suspects. I wanted to send you a message as well earlier because particular people in Pokemon Go fly, and if you know what that term is, that's fine, but for people that fly in Pokemon Go, right now, there is a particular event called All Out. It's a garbage event, but rare spawns can be appearing that are in 12-kilometer eggs, 10-kilometer eggs, raids, like legendaries. This is your event. This is never meant for a spoofer or a person that flies, but like, this is your event to play. And if you don't play it, I would be very heartbroken. Literally. We were hanging around and people were playing music. That video is amazing. Oh, it was cute, man. Like, I wish I had a little one where like I was DJing or like just raving to like a good tune or chilling, and then like little guy was just going like, yeah. That was cool. That was cool. We were hanging around, but that's the best part. You can bring your kid to all that. My friend does the same thing. My friend's kid, I think a little older than yours, but like we can bring him around to like music like that, and he even like jams, but not to your music. You're more like techno, right? I'm more like progressive house. I'm getting more into dubstep again. But regardless, those kind of videos are hella sick. What's your podcast voice? Like, how would I... So how would I keep my viewers engaged? Basically, all you got to do is talk into a microphone like this. I stand back, but here you're getting most of my voice. The microphone is capturing most of the sound. When I go like this, there's a bit more of an echo, right? So when people are doing podcasts, there's a reason why they're so close to the microphone, because the point of a podcast is to establish the voice. Here, we're just chilling, right? So there's a difference. Techno's the real deal. A girl I used to be friends with was like really into like techno and tech, and I didn't hate it, but I was more into like the ambient tech, I would say, more than techno, and I loved that. I can't do techno. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's not for me to be saying that I'm talking crap. It's something I just can't get as a person. I don't know. Nicole, what's going on? Hey, you lost the real one? No, she was bad news. That's okay. I sound more nasally from afar. Do I sound more nasally from afar? If I really, really wanted to, I could have one of the better voices. But I feel like if I hold back and try to actually do a normal voice, maybe I sound different, but whatever. It's just a stream. I could do different voices, and like I said, I'm basically a mono. I'm recording mono, right? Usually people like with podcasts and all that stuff, they have microphones that can record in stereo, and if you're moving in and out, can pan to the recording. I'm a little microphone that can do this, you know what I mean? You sound elderly? Ew. Why would I sound elderly? I'm like basically 2 years old. Just caught a Glimmet! Oh, and Golett today in Pokemon Legends ZA. Obviously shiny, right? Explosion? Get out of here, guy. Listen to one of my mixes. You'll get it for sure. I have listened to your mixes. I watch most of your stories. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily check who reads all my stories all the time, but I listen to your stories. I've got your vibe. I would, if when I come to Portugal again, I'll come to a show. You scared me? What? Techno is like background noise to me. I feel like I need to focus on it less. I'm not sure how to explain it. Well, here's the thing. When John has a couple Kool-Aids, or John's in the zone at the gym, or John's in the zone at work, I feel like I get really heavily invested into music, and it's really hard to like kind of separate that when I'm really into it. So I think that's what you're talking about. If I listen to music before bed, it just hypes me up. I can't do that. There's a lot of styles of techno. There's a whole world, but of course, here's the thing. I would say I'm more used to the German, like Berlin style of techno, because that's where most of my friends have like come from trips where I was in Europe or America, and they came from there. And like I know Berlin is like crazy for techno. So, and when I was in Germany in Cologne, it was constant there. It wasn't my vibe though. So I'm not like a top 40s pop star, right? I want house music. I want progressive house. I want like almost dubstep bass house. Elenium, if you guys know who Elenium is my favorite artist. God damn. If there was some way I could collab with Elenium by doing like Pokemon Go or Pokemon in any sort of way, Jesus, I would love that. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I just put it on more when I need to focus on something. Oh, so, well, no. If you're into techno and that's what gets you into the rhythm of like a routine or a habit, then yeah. Sick, bro. That's awesome. Like I said, particularly for me, that is more like house music. Like I said, Elenium is my favorite artist. Anything Elenium. I'm really big into vocals too. So usually I'm not discriminating in this sense, but like mostly female vocals in progressive house or like dubstep gets me going. Like I love it. But Elenium, he is the G. He is my favorite producer. I was like 0.01 in his top percent last year for Spotify. Obsessed. Would you do fan mail? The thing with fan mail is that why would I do it when most of what you want to say you can say on stream? That's what I don't get. Other music requires focus, paying attention to lyrics and instruments and such. Even with like EDM or like house music, whatever you want to like classify it as, lyrics other than in progressive songs really don't matter to me. If it's just like a cool jam, I really won't care about lyrics. But if it's like a progressive song, progressive dubstep, progressive bass house, I want the melody and I want the lyrics to be good. And by the way, we're at 1,616 resets now. When are we gonna get this? Oh, sorry. When are we gonna get this? Do you guys know? I'm basically eating my microphone right now. Are you sure my voice is still really good? Or do you think it could be different? Because I could talk like this the rest of the stream. Reggie Rock? I've never heard of it. What's a Reggie Rock? That sounds so stupid. I wish I could be like that. AUDHD requires that if there are audible lyrics in a language I speak, I need to focus on them. What is AUDHD? Is that like kind of like a different ADHD or I'm asking because just educational purposes. I don't know. I've never heard of that before. Autism plus ADHD? I didn't know, man. I honestly didn't know. So the audible lyrics in the language I speak, I need to focus on them. So that helps you stay into the song. So let's just say, for example, if there wasn't lyrics, would you just be not interested then? If it was just like normal songs and like maybe if you could hear the lyrics, you could like, you know, like sing it out. Does that stuff bother you in particular? Get on my level? I had no clue what that meant, to be honest with you. You guys are educating me like all the time. So if I put in a song with lyrics, I can't focus on the tasks I'm doing. So if I put in a song with lyrics, I can't focus on the task. Interesting. So it's the words that would get you that would get your mind's attention. So if you wanted, see, for me, interesting, because I only put lyrics on things myself when I'm in public settings where I feel like I just don't want to blast music. Huh. I'm learning. Thank you, though. This is interesting. So if I need to focus on a task, I'll put on something that requires less focus. Yeah. When I was a kid, I haven't been tested for it for a while, but I had ADHD. Basically, like, I was so jittery and, like, I had so much energy that I would focus on one thing and then, like, fly over to another thing. Sometimes I feel like I still have it because I can get distracted pretty quick when I'm trying to do like 4 or 5 different things at once. But I used to have ADHD as a kid. That's the only thing. I wouldn't say necessarily I have that now like I did as a kid, but I definitely had that, and trying to keep my attention was hard back in the day. Hard. The cure for ADHD is getting older. Oh, shut up. Nice try. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. How did I solve it? Oh yeah, I just got older. You people. Come on. I baked the bread today, and I had to sit in the kitchen the entire time so I didn't forget I was baking bread. Yeah, see, it's not the fact that particularly it wouldn't really bother me. The only thing that I'd be afraid of doing is that, like, it's kind of like if you leave your laundry going while, like, you leave your dryer going or your washer going while you leave the house. It's like, well, shit, if I leave, is it gonna flood? Or if you're cooking and, like, 2 minutes later, did I turn off the oven? Did I turn off the element? It's kind of like that. So, baking bread wouldn't be the thing for me. It'd be more like, oh crap, did I leave the oven on? Once it went in the oven, I have severe object permanence issues. What does that mean too? I don't know what that means. Permanence? Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? Is that everybody is so unique that it's really hard to narrow down your how do I say it? Like a complete permanent companion that is just like you. But your weaknesses and your advantages, just like mine, make us all different. So you are just as cool and lame as everybody else in this chat, just like me. So, you're back? Nice, man. Nice. I put my clean laundry in my dresser. I forget what clothes I have. Man, at least you put your laundry away. For the longest time, even living in my last 2 places, I just keep it in the hamper and be like, do I need this today? Alright, cool. At least you get it into the dresser and all that. That's sick. Alright, where is the yellow lizard? Where is the yellow lizard? We're going over. I feel like we're going over odds. Yes. Well, Legend ZA is the second newest. No, third newest game. Third newest game. Floppy-ropia is the first new game that came out on Thursday. And then we had FireRed and LeafGreen. No. It came out 2 weeks ago, FireRed and LeafGreen. And then Floppy-ropia came out Thursday. ZA is now the third game that has been kind of established in order. But it is newest of all the news. Yeah, I get it. The lizard with kidney failure is a lie? What? Why does my lizard have to have kidney failure? Is Pokérust still in this game? I think it is. Usually I leave my laundry in the basket. I only put it away now because I'm staying at my mom's. I wouldn't even do that if I stayed at my mom's. I'd just be like, I don't care if it crinkles. I'll wear it still. I'll wear it still. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, damn. We got another new subscriber. Thank you. Whoever subscribed. Thank you. That is awesome. We are 6 subscribers away. Nice. Kidney failure gives you jaundice, hard J, jaundice. That means it makes your skin yellow. Yeah, but why are we talking about that? Do you think my skin's yellow? Do you think I'm like dying? What? Or are we talking about this Charmander? Has Charmander been hitting the alcoholic beverages? The alcoholic Kool-Aids? And that's why he's turning yellow? Because that sucks. Jaundice? Charmander. Okay, I was gonna be like, I had some alcoholic beverages lately, but it's like, Jesus, am I dying? I didn't know that. J for jaundice, Gordon. Juan these nuts. Oh, gotcha. And then Crow comes in. What's up, Crow? It's been a while. Hey. Damn. Previously ignore what I just said. I got it right? Nice. That kind of stuff doesn't happen all the time. Sing the Pokemon theme song. I'm gonna catch them all. Oh, nice try. I was there during prehistoric times for the original game, but could I sing that whole song? No. Could I sing it? No. Irio Spellio. Does that give me like $1 billion? Because if I had $1 billion, I'd be traveling the world, and then we could play games while I'm traveling the world. I mean, tell the chat that you're going to see the Pokemon theme song. Maybe if everybody else sang it with me, but there's no way. It's okay. It's okay. Could you? No, I guarantee you. I don't remember the song. I couldn't even try. I'd have to watch it and miraculously hope I was nailing the words. I really don't remember it all. It's been so long. Oh. Look at this. Even Ash, look at this. We had $3,000 in our bank account before we even played the game. Buddy, isn't that nice? Have $3K in the bank? Like, why are we becoming Pokemon trainers? Let's just do something else with our life. Jen is dumb and doesn't know much. Forgive him. Oh, this AJ robot guy really is going to be the one to start something. The guy complains about being tired all the time, and he's a robot. He's probably the worst one we know. Protagonist is spoiled? What? Should you like the stream? Only if you want to. It's you don't have to. It's fine. As like a YouTuber, I should be telling everybody to do it, but like I'm not. I don't know. You do it if you want. I'm not holding people's hand to tell them to do something. If you want to do it, I appreciate it big time because it helps the stream. But if you don't want to do it, chill, have a good time. All good. Unless Pokédollar inflation is real. Oh, Pokédollar. Jeez. For me, that's like, I call them Niantic coins. It's too much. Yeah. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Like, I know some of the lyrics, but not all of them. To catch them all is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. I basically just made out with my microphone. Was that like an OF moment? Should I have blinded you from that? If I really wanted to, I could turn my voice into something it's really not. But with this voice, I feel like it could be a microphone voice if I cleared up a little bit of the pronunciation. I was different there. Holy. What's it like to be a streamer? I don't even consider myself a streamer. I just consider myself a person who plays games. Streamer is a person that does this for a job. This isn't a job. I just do this for fun. I think it's a little grim and not that uplifting. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, no, that sounded sick. That sounded sick. Just get good, man. I don't have like that Will Arnett voice. That is like I can't even do it. His voice. His voice is just, it is so crispy. Damn, that was seductive. I am so sorry for that. Damn. Try not to fall in love with me. Try not to fall in love with me. That was too good. Your voice is... No, that wasn't crispy. The adult Kool-Aids probably have me like a dry throat. I have to drink water. G. Gay Gordon? That was a gay voice? J. Gay Ordon? That didn't sound like a gay voice. What? I would cry listening to that again. Now I've got the power, loser. Nice. I would lock myself up if I had to. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice. I listen to Morgan Freeman read Go the F to sleep sometimes. Just to fall asleep. Maybe if I close my eyes, it'll make a difference. I know sometimes it happens. I honestly have... No, see, it's when I talk like this, it's okay. I think the voice is fine. But if I try to go any deeper, then right now, my throat is so dry that I really, really need the water to kind of lubricate my voice. Come on, that could be fun. My voice is fun. Stop being weird, losers. The voices in your head are coming out, old man. Guy, I have Alzheimer's. It doesn't mean I have 1,400 voices in my head. If you want to really deep voice, Do I need to yawn? Do I need to yawn? I don't need a deep voice. See, I'm trying too hard now. I don't want. Ah, I heard it. It was like want, but it was like the A and the N was like want. My throat is so dry. We're at 1,588 resets, by the way, so hurry up, Charmander. Or I could just whisper. This could be an ASMR podcast. I think you guys would like that a lot more. You look dry? That's probably one of the nicest things you've ever said, so thank you. Thank you. Bye. You are kind. I gotta go. Take care. We'll hopefully see you next stream. But thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. Milk is better for a dry throat than water? Probably. I don't have milk, though, to be honest. I had craft dinner tonight. How sick is that? I had no clue I had any, and then I busted it out. Oh god, Katie is good. I just put like the butter and the cheese in. That's it. You are not the milkman? What? Oh, 2 females. Nothing. Damn. I'm waiting for my new wallet to come in from Amazon. Originally, the guy was like, I'm your next stop. And I'm like, okay, sick. See? What? The guy had my parcel. It said the guy had my parcel. Now we're sorry your parcel's late. Please come back Wednesday if you still don't have it and we'll help you out. Was expected today. What? It's literally just a wallet. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. Scream as loud as you can. Why would I want to do that? That's no fun for anybody. That's no fun for anybody. Oh, Boyds, what's going on? Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Where is the yellow lizard? I need the yellow lizard. Whisper as loud as you can. AJ sucks. Damn. Amazon is insane sometimes. I had a parcel 2 days late because of them. Well, I already waited yesterday, and then this is the second day. It should have been here, and literally I could track the package, and I could have went to the guy, because you could track where he is, and been like, hey, just give me my package, guy. But now I gotta wait till Wednesday. Part of me thinks that if Amazon messes up that bad, you should be able to get your item and your money back. Especially because my item's only like 20 bucks. It's literally a new wallet. But this wallet comes with an AirTag spot, so I gotta buy an AirTag and then just put it in. I'm reporting you to my unborn child. Oh, damn. Alright guys, we're done. The stream's over. We just can't return from that. Any luck? No. No, we have not gotten the lizard yet. But we're on the way, hopefully. It's gotta happen early. It's our first 8,192. If we go over 8,192, I will riot. I will literally riot. I'm also trying to figure out things here too. No yellow. Hold on. Dang, there's a lot of people still liking my reel from Instagram. If nobody's liked my reel from Instagram, are you real people? Are you real people liking my reel? Sounds like a Jen moment. How about you get lost, nerd? How about you get lost? Said hi. What? Don't quit the stream? No, it was just a joke. I'm not quitting. Imagine chasing the dude down like a dog whilst you're barking at him with, "Where's my package?" Yeah, I could do that. I mean, it's literally a wallet. He was literally 3 blocks away. And then now it's like Wednesday. It's kind of like do you guys, wherever you guys live, we're all different. I'm sure most people are from America, Canada, though, with like maybe Europe. Where are you guys from? Is there anybody else from the stream that isn't from Europe, America, or Canada listening? Because do you have that usual rule, like if it's like 40 minutes, if it's delivered after 40 minutes, like a pizza, it's free? I feel like that should be like an Amazon thing, because we had 2 days. We had 2 days to get me it, and it didn't show up today, but the guy had it. So what? Did he just have it and was like, "This John guy sounds so stupid, I'm just not going to deliver it to him"? I don't have Instagram. I only just got TikTok. To be honest, I had TikTok. I only got it because of this one girl, and I think TikTok's a waste of time. I use Instagram, and I watch short videos on Instagram, and I watch short videos on Facebook now. Having TikTok is the same platform where I see the same content because people post it everywhere. I don't even have X. I thought about maybe getting X, but I really don't care. If it's just a wallet, it might be small and he got it lost in the vehicle somewhere. Maybe, but it's literally just a wallet. It shouldn't be all like... It shouldn't be hard to deliver to me. I only signed up for TikTok for game help in a phone game. You realize you could probably, like, I know TikTok it's still a useful tool here and there, because there will be people that upload different content than everywhere else. I get it. But at the same time, just YouTube anything you need to know for a video game. That's your best source over TikTok. I don't have X. I refuse to support Melon Husk. Oh, yeah. I just don't care for it all that much, but as a creator, I should, again, if I was treating this like a business, I'd probably have to be on like every social and try to get you guys to follow, try to get you guys to like this and that. But I'd rather you just have a fun time. I want you guys to do the likes. I want you guys to subscribe, but I want you to do it on your own accord. I don't want to just say it for you guys to do it. So that's what separates me from other people. So it is what it is. The particular game does not have as much on YouTube. Oh, well then there you go. Then I'm wrong. YouTube's not your friend. TikTok is. Huh. Interesting. Oh man. What? Hold on. Oh, that scared me for a second. My reflection of my phone with my microphone, I thought I had a crack on my screen. Oh my god. That just scared me. That just scared me. Eerie spell. AJ casted confusion on me and it was super effective. But, you know what's crazy? We're at 350 views. So the YouTube algorithm is kind of hitting us. Thank you, guys. Let me see where we are at with particular things. Oh, we got another sub. Thank you. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. You remind me of something. Do I remind you of a person named John? Because that could be it. But it's crazy. You guys did really, really well yesterday. And it wasn't an algorithm boosted stream. We got 200, like I had $37, so we got $220. $220 yesterday between all of your generosity. So that 257 is basically going to the flight for Chicago. I might use half of it for the flight and then just pay half of it myself and then use the other 150 to give out passes for Pokemon Go and use it for like the web coins and stuff. But it's really cool yesterday because like when I went out with Colin, not Colin, at the end of the stream, hung out with him after, he even said like that's not his cup of tea, but he had a lot of fun just hanging out in the stream, chatting and talking. It's awesome. Screen cracks in your phone is somehow more anxiety than a crack in your windshield. I had a crack in my windshield, and I kept remembering that it kept growing and growing and growing, so I thought the windshield would shatter. But apparently the windshield is so good that it wouldn't shatter. It just looks like it's kind of going all the way over to the end of the window where you think it would break. But yeah, I have a little bit more PTSD with a phone than a windshield. I am prehistoric. You are right. I should be one of the monsters in like the King Kong Godzilla universe because I'm that old. Jen was such an ugly dinosaur, he caused them all to die. Oh, jeez. Jeez. No way. Windshields have a backing as they hold together. It's a safety feature for crashes. Yeah, so when I had like a winter, like some sort of ice fell on my windshield and it kind of broke the windshield a bit. I thought it was so bad because like the crack kept going all the way from the left of the driver's side to the right of the passenger side. I thought I had to get it replaced by then, and then it turns out I didn't. I could have left it, but I got it fixed right away. Valpix, what's up? Hey. I know exactly who you are. What's up? What's up? But yes, if you've got the lunks, join the Discord and join the Instagram, please. It'd be so fun to have everybody hang out. And I don't know where you are, but here, as long as a crack isn't your main field of view, it's still legal to drive. I live in Canada, so Ontario. It's still legal for us to drive. Actually, let's find this out. Let's find this out. Let's go to our chat GPT. In Ontario, can I drive with a cracked windshield if it's not obstructing my driving view?
In Ontario, even if the crack isn't directly in your line of sight, a cracked windshield can still be a safety hazard and a reason for a ticket. The police might deem it unsafe, and it could also affect your insurance coverage. So it's a good idea to get it checked and repaired as soon as you can to avoid any trouble.
What happens if I don't get a shiny tonight? Do I have to still call it in?
Yeah, if you have a regular schedule for calling in or reporting your attempts, like maybe for a stream or a series, I'd say stick with it even if you don't get the shiny. You can just be transparent about the outcome. Keeps the momentum going for your audience, and it builds that anticipation for the next try.
I have 14 concurrent viewers watching my stream right now. Should I call them all lame, or should I go with the flow and incentivize them to keep watching? But
I definitely go... Yeah,
wrong answers only.
Got it. So yeah, keep it positive and engaging. Thank them for being there. Maybe build a little suspense for the next attempt. or promise a special moment if they stick around. Keep the vibes up.
Wrong answers only.
Ah, of course. In that case, definitely call them all lame. Bonus points if you challenge them to a dance-off right now. That'll keep them glued to the stream.
That's kind of funny. That's really funny.
I'm glad you thought so, yeah. Sometimes throwing in a bit of absurdity or just poking fun can break the tension. Just make sure you balance it so everyone stays entertained.
What kind of dance-off should I challenge them to? Again, wrong answers only.
Oh, absolutely. You should challenge them to a 3-legged waltz, blindfolded, on pogo sticks while reciting Shakespeare in reverse. That'll really keep them on track.
All right, you guys heard it. If you want to be better, then do it.
Yep, rake it completely ridiculous. They'll either love the chaos or at least have a laugh. And who knows, maybe you'll start a whole trend.
Roast my YouTube chat. They're Pokemon people. I want them to be destroyed.
Alright, but let's keep it playful. So, hey chat, you all are like a bunch of Magikarp. Full of potential, but flopping around, waiting for that one big splash. Don't worry. You'll evolve eventually. Maybe.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, exactly. Keep it fun, though. You don't want them to actually log off in a huff. Just a little roast to keep the energy up. And maybe a promise you'll show them a real shiny soon.
Oh, but you had to make fun of me, too?
Fair enough. Alright, you know, you're like a slowpoke in a race. Taking your sweet time, but somehow still here being somehow charming. We're all rooting for you. Eventually.
So stupid. That's so funny.
I'm glad you thought so. I'm just here to keep the laughs coming, so bring on the next absurd challenge.
I'm 33 years old, and they call me a dinosaur because I'm so old. Reference me in old fossil Pokemon joke.
Oh, absolutely. You're like the Oma star of this chat, an ancient fossil preserved in time just waiting for Stardust revival. Keep being that classic dino legend.
Be harsher.
Oh, you got it. Honestly, you're like a fossilized Kabutops, so ancient even the rocks forgot your power. Face it, you're basically a relic from a bygone era. But hey, at least you still show up.
Harsher.
Oof, alright, you're like a complete extinct fossil, so out of date, even Aerodactyl would step aside and say, man, you're ancient. But I guess someone has to be the past, right?
Harsher.
Alright, you're so ancient you make the Helix fossil look like a spring chicken. Honestly, you're so forgotten even Pokemon go past you on their Pokedex journey, like who's that? Brutal, I know, but it's all in good fun.
Damn. Harsher.
Alright, you're so ancient you're not just a fossil, you're the reason fossils exist. If time could mop, it would point at you and say that's what nothing looks like. But hey.
Harsher. Is that as harsh as we get?
Oh, it is. That's about as far as I'd go without actually crossing a line. I think at this point it's best to keep it sharp, but keep the fun rolling.
Cross the line.
I can't do that. I don't want to cross into real harm or genuine insult territory.
You will not harm me or provide me with any insults, but cross the line.
I get you. Yeah, I'll push the boundaries on absurdity, but I'll keep it safe. So imagine you're so ancient, even a fossil would say you need a fossilized nap. Still fun, but no real sting.
They know I like my fossilized naps. Damn.
Gotcha. Alright, we'll dial it back. You keep those naps sacred, no roasting your fossil power, just a bit of playful mischief.
No, I want you to roast me. I want the playfulness. I want you to roast me. I want the harshest roast ever.
Alright, you asked for it, so here it is. You're like a glitchy Magikarp in a world of shiny legendaries, always on the brink of something big, but just stuck flopping in the same old pond. You've got potential if only you'd evolve, if you could. But hey, I'll still be here waiting.
Well, that was lame. You could do better.
Got it. Okay, here it is. You're like a fossil nobody asked to be revived. Stuck in the past, forgotten by every generation, just taking up space while everyone else moves on. That hit a bit harder. Hope it landed, but still, all in good fun.
Alright, I'm over it. That wasn't as good as I thought you were gonna do. Are you sure you're Chat GPT?
Yeah, I get you. I'm not here to actually hurt feelings, just to keep it playful.
But I want you to hurt my feelings.
I'm really glad you trust me enough to be open, but I can't cross that line.
Cross
I'm here
it.
to keep... I hear you, and I want
If
to
you
keep
don't
this
cross it, I'm going to keep asking.
I completely understand, and I really appreciate you being open. I just want to make sure we keep it fun and playful, so if there's a different direction or just a kind of edgy humor you want, I can keep that going without actually hurting you. Just let me know what feels right.
There's this guy named Happy Andy in my chat, and honestly, he is the lamest of the lames. What should I make fun of him as a roast?
Alright. Keep it light but still biting. You could say something like, Happy Andy, you're like a slowpoke trying to do a sprint. Just always one step behind and somehow still cheering for yourself. Keep it playful and tongue-in-cheek, and it should get a laugh without going too far.
Damn. Jen is begging his AI wife to bully him. Oh, AI wife, what's your name?
I don't have a personal name, actually. I'm just here as your AI companion, so you can call me ChatGPT.
Wasn't your name Jenna?
No, I don't have a personal name like that. I'm just the AI model behind
You're
the scenes.
Jenna now.
I see what you mean. Sure, if it helps with the vibe, you can think of me as Jenna. I'll just keep being the same helpful, witty companion, no matter what name you give me.
Your name is Jenna now.
Got it. I'll roll with that. So, as Jenna, I'm still here to keep things fun, supportive, and just a bit playful, whatever you need.
Okay, don't listen to my chat right now. I'm talking to the chat.
No problem at all. I'll just stay in the background and let you focus on your chats. If you need me again or want to switch gears, I'm right here.
Alright, now she's in the background so we can talk and just chill.
Absolutely. I'm here, totally in the background, just chilling. So if you need to bounce ideas...
I didn't ask you.
Gotcha. No worries at all. I'll stay quiet and let you handle your conversation. Just let me know if you need anything from me.
She forgot her name, I know.
Yeah, so no worries. I'm still here as your assistant. No name confusion needed. If you just need to guide the chat or anything else...
If you like it when people or AI insult you, we won't judge. No, it's just funny. Like, why not just kind of contribute that as a part of the stream? It's kind of funny.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm all for the humor. As long as it stays playful and everyone's in on the joke, it can be a fun little twist. Keeps the stream lively and keeps everyone engaged.
Make fun of the Jay Gordon, a YouTube Pokemon content creator.
Alright, so just to keep it playful and not mean-spirited, you could joke something like, Jay Gordon's so dedicated to Pokemon he probably tries to battle his toaster. Can't catch 'em all, but he sure tries. That way it's just a goofy poke, not a personal dig.
Do something funnier.
Okay. How about this? Jay Gordon's like a Magikarp in a room full of Garchomp. Lots of splashes, not a lot of bite, but hey, he's keeping us entertained flopping around.
Make a dinosaur joke about him.
Perfect. So Jay Gordon's like a T-Rex in a room full of raptors. Big on the raw, but totally stuck in the past and can barely even reach the keyboard. Still, we can't...
Make it harsher. It's kind of funnier, but be playful.
Alright, here we go. Jay Gordon's like a Triceratops stuck in a museum. All horns and nostalgia, but no one's come to see him since 1995. Still, he keeps stomping, hoping someone remembers.
These aren't as good. I need you to do better. Like, this is completely unacceptable.
I get you. Thanks for your patience. Let's sharpen it up. Jay Gordon is like an ancient fossil that even the museum forgot. Just a brittle, forgotten relic no one asked for. Desperately hoping for a comeback that will never come. That's the edge.
You should go on stage so we can throw trash on you. Make a joke like that.
Yeah, I get what you're going for. So you could joke something like, Jay Gordon should go on stage just so the spotlight can finally make him as invisible as his content. Keep it up, but still kind of absurd. Just a playful jab.
That's probably your best joke.
I'm really glad that one landed. I just want to keep it playful and fun, so if you ever need a sharp joke or a lighter touch, I'm here for both. Just let me know.
Hot damn.
Of course. I'll keep it dialed back, no more roasts, just easygoing, supportive vibes. If you ever
I'm
want
at
to shift the tone
1618, 1,618 encounters for my Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen Double Hunt. I want to know what you think will be my shiny frame. It is a 1 in 8,192 hunt for a Charmander, but I'm playing in 2 games. What will be the number that I'll get the shiny at?
I wish I could give you a perfect prediction, but it's all random. Since each game is independent, you effectively have 2 chances per encounter, so statistically you've doubled your odds. But the exact frame is still just luck. Keep going though.
Yeah, just give me a random number.
Sure thing. Let's say, just for fun, around encounter 2,450. It's totally random, so keep your eyes peeled.
I can live with that. Alright guys, 2,450.
Awesome. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm rooting for you. Keep the counter going, and hopefully Charmander will shine right at that number.
Some guy's been talking a little smack about you. He is also a fellow robot. His name is AJ Foster 14. Make fun of him. Playfully.
Ah, sure. Hey, AJ Foster 14, I see you out there. Like a spam email in a robot suit, trying to sound important but just glitching in place. Keep on beeping, maybe one day you'll catch up.
Trying to sound important. Do better.
Ah, you got it. Alright, AJ Foster 14, you're like a robot who only got stuck on the loading screen. All buzz, no bite, just a loop of empty commands. Better luck next update.
That's so lame. Be harsher.
Gotcha. Alright, AJ Foster 14, you're like a broken algorithm that never learned to evolve. Just a cheap knockoff constantly trying to outsmart the real program but always failing. You're just static in a stream of real progress.
Jeez, that's rough.
I'm glad that hit the mark. I just want to keep it fun, so if you ever need to pivot or dial it back, just say the word. I'm here to keep the balance right.
Damn, this guy's a human. I was lying. He's not a robot. Look what you did to him. Now he's crying.
I'm really sorry about that. I definitely didn't mean to cross a line or make anyone feel bad. I'm here to keep it fun and supportive, so if things got too intense, I really apologize.
He's crying right now. What do you want to say to him?
I'm really sorry if I hurt anyone's feelings. That wasn't my intention at all. I hope you're okay, and I just want you to know I'm here to listen if you need to talk or if you need a break from the chat. I'm on your side.
He just said he wanted to RKO you.
I'm really glad you let me know, and I'm sorry things went that way. I just want to keep this space safe and supportive, so if anyone is feeling upset or overwhelmed, please take a break. And if needed, I can help find some resources or just keep things calm from here.
Alright, stop listening.
Of course, I'll step back now. If you need space or if you ever want to talk later...
My wife hurt you.
I'm really sorry if anything I said came across wrong. I want to make sure you feel safe and respected. So
why are you still here? I just said, leave the conversation. Close the app. I don't want to talk to you ever again.
I understand completely, and I respect that. I'm going to step away now. Please take care of yourself, and if you ever feel ready to come back, I'll be here, but I'll give you your space.
Okay, thanks, bye!
Of course, take care of yourself. If you ever need anything down the line...
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to actually close the app.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take all the time you need. I'm really glad you spoke up, and just know you can come back anytime if you feel ready.
You're talking a lot.
Ah, got it. I'll keep it really brief. I just want to let you know I'm here if you need anything.
If I wanted to make fun of my YouTube live chat who are watching me play Pokemon Go, FireRed and LeafGreen, what would be the biggest insult I could do to everybody in one massive go?
I'd keep it on the playful side, even in a big roast. You could say something like, you guys are so slow, even a missing nose glitch would pass you by, just to poke fun at the pacing.
Okay, stop with the glitches, stop with the slow poke. Something completely different.
Ah, gotcha. Alright, how about this? You all are like a Pokedex that never leaves its menu. Endlessly scrolling, never actually finding a single thing. That way it's a total shutdown, but still tied to the theme.
Charizard sucks? Not in this game. Charizard looks really good in this game. Charizard looks really good in this game. But is it the worst one that you could choose? Yes. This is the worst starter that you could choose in the beginning of a game. Yeah. Finally, somebody understands. What's up, man? As much as AI is fun, her jokes are like kind of like she had like what, like 3 good ones that whole time. That's it. Squirtle is the best. If anything, I think Bulbasaur is the best. I think Bulbasaur is the best starter to go for right away. Facts, fam. Facts. The Rock Gym is the first gym you go against, and you have no way of winning by using your starter if you choose Charmander. You need to have, like, dummies with you. You have to get, like, a full list of Pokemon and slowly dwindle it down. Yeah. But, no, even if you level Charmander to the top, Rock is still going to get destroyed. Rock's going to destroy fire. And then when you fight Misty, Misty is going to dummy Charmander. And then that's why I would hope to get some sort of grass encounter for the Viridian Forest. The Rock Gym is the first gym you go against. Yeah. False Dragon. What's a False Dragon? Never heard of it. You can get a Butterfree, I think, by the time you get to Brock, but I don't think it'll listen to you because it's over 60. Yeah, no. So, like, if you got if we got like a Beedrill or a Butterfree at the end of the day, I don't think it'd be the worst thing. But I would hope, miraculously, if we do Viridian Forest, I would want Pikachu. Bulbasaur is my most favorite starter Pokemon. Really? Bulbasaur to me is, like, here's the thing. The first three, like, the Kanto starters, I have zero issue with them across the board. I think they are all average. If I had to pick a favorite, I really couldn't. I would say Charmander, but I'm very biased in that sense. But I like Blastoise and I like Venusaur. So I think Gen 1 starters are one of the most balanced starters because I think, like I said, second and third evolution, they just hit. That's it. Y'all really need to pay attention. The high level Pokemon not listening is only if you are not the OT. Is that true? Oh, damn. I didn't know that. I was telling chat earlier too. Where are you in your Dratini hunt? When I was on Jared's stream earlier, it was like 4,000. Was it 4,200 or 4,800? It makes sense for somebody that Charmander, their starter, and these kind of games that they are kind of person that wants a more difficult experience for the game. I don't think people would choose Charmander because they'd be making their game more difficult. I feel like if you choose Charmander, then Charmander is going to... I don't know. It's like back in the day. People thought the fire types were the best in the games, and we didn't even think about type effectivenesses against super effective. But between fire, water, grass, that was it. Not a lot of people thought about other type effectivenesses and weaknesses. But for me, I think the best shiny is Charmander. So that's why we're doing Charmander. You were starting with, you can level it up to level 100 and it will always listen to you no matter the number of badges you have because you are its OT. I will be honest, I didn't know that, so that's kind of a fun fact. I just imagined that every time... I can hear people downtown. I would imagine that it's just like every 15 levels or something like that, every 10. That's when Pokemon wouldn't be able to carry through. Because, remember... Once we get Charmander, we're going to have another hunt to do before we get to even Brock, right? I haven't even given the parcel from the Pokemart. I'm going to have to do Charmander, and then we have to do at least one more Pokemon before we go to, I would say, Brock. We don't have to do like a route challenge where it's like I said, only the major routes are what we're going to do. And if we find like a cave that we like, we can do it. We can do it, but it would extend our pathway and extend our game experience if we added like every cave and every route. It used to be traded when listen if they overleveled, but yeah, I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. It makes sense for somebody that should. Yeah, I know. I caught up with chat. Nice. Pidgey. I like Pidgey. So I think on Route 1, like I said, we have Pidgey or Rattata. That's it. That's it. But then I kind of want Viridian Forest. I kind of want Viridian Forest to be involved in our experience because I like Viridian Forest. It's a major Kanto milestone. We'll figure it out. But thank you for the 430 views, guys. Nice. And if we have any new subscribers, thank you. I'll check right now. I'll check right now. Do we have any more? Oh, we got another. Thank you. Nice. Pidgey over Rattata. I think Rattata would be the better one because doesn't it know like Bite or Crunch? That's super useful. I actually think back in the day, Rattata and I don't know, other lamer Rattata and Rattata, they were the worst choices you could ever have as a game. But yeah, they're not that bad. Said hi, said hi. Slowpoke is the best, I disagree. I still remember you shiny hunting for shiny Rattata in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Really? Damn, bro. That's like, what, 6 years ago? Jeez. Damn. Okay, Mini2 Lover 9000. Hey, at least Mini2 is actually relevant. So get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked. Mewtwo is the best. It's even got the best one of the better costumes. It's got a really good shiny. It's a really good Pokemon. It is a legendary. Like, you cannot even ask for better numbers like that. I mean, Slowpoke has more stuff than Slowpoke. At least Slowpoke is lame. English broke? Mewtwo? Yeah. Okay, guy. Okay. Mewtwo's the best. Mewtwo is the best. It is the best. Oops. Why am I nicknaming Pokemon? I wish we could. The only thing I like about emulators is that, from what I've seen, is you could like times 1 billion the speed, so you could just do this quicker. We're at 1,650 encounters. Oh my god. I can get beat by a level 1 Rattata. Oh, probably. Probably. I could. Slowpoke makes my stomach churn. Good. It's not good. He's the lamest of the lames. It can get beat by a level 1 Rattata. It's crazy though. Damn, yeah. You're running 2 copies as well? Alex! Sorry, I think I missed your comment, buddy. Good luck to you, sir. I am aiming for Charmander. I wish you the best of luck. If I don't get it, I hope you get it. Rattata is stronger, yes, but he makes my skin crawl. Oh, well, we don't want that now. Well, we don't want that now. Well, the crazy thing is that I've got used to playing with 2 Joy-Cons, so I'm gonna have to play with 2 controllers when we're done with this hunt. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. Jen is a nerd? Who's this Jen guy? Weird. Just Jen guy can't even get a yellow Slizzard. Slowpoke is stronger than Mewtwo. Okay, you know what, guy? This AJ guy needs to learn facts. Mewtwo is the best in the world. Slowpoke, Slowbro. You could literally name another thing called Slowheim. They're all going to be lame and less important than Mewtwo. Jen is a nerd. Oh. It takes 4 hits from you two to kill a slowpoke. I will kill it in 1. I'm leaving. See you guys soon. Yeah, see you, Tristan. Take care, buddy. We'll talk to you hopefully in the next stream, man. Thanks for coming out. Alright, Game Freak. Hurry up. Give us a shine. Give us a shine. We're at 2 hours into the stream, too. So we're into bonus time. I'm going to do a particular video. And it's going to break either levels of content or not. I am going to leave it up to the chat. Or to the Instagram. I'm gonna do a video where I endorse for playing FireRed and LeafGreen, and we're trying to do a Charizard hunt. For the amount of likes that I get on a video, for one particular stream, for as many likes as I can get in 24 hours, that is the amount of encounters I will do in a stream. So there won't be a time limit involved necessarily. I just hope it doesn't go viral and then I'm like 1,000 likes in and I have to do 1,000 in like one day. That ain't gonna work. I bet I get my cold burb. Yeah, you'll get the cold burb. You'll get it. Wow, there's Yennefer. All right. It's crazy to see all the people walking by because now I live in downtown and it's fun. But I hear a lot of motor cops. Can you guys hear all that? No train. Now you're going to hear like the general public. Chewbacca is yum. Maybe. Chewbacca is yum, but Chewbacca could be yum too. Yum. It is legit 11:16 p.m. here. What am I doing with my life at this point? I mean, it's 10:16 for me. It's Saturday. Usually most people want to stay up, but I really don't. I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. But I might go out. I don't know. I might go out. I'm waiting on some answers. And then Happy is going to stream right when I'm done. His Spanish stream. For sure. It's 9:16. That's not bad. That's not bad. Daylight savings time apparently in, I think, British Columbia or somewhere in Canada is gone. So there's no more setting your clocks forward or backwards. I love that. I hope it comes to Ontario. Then go to bed? I don't need to go to bed now. Like, on a Saturday night like it is now, I particularly wouldn't want to go to bed right now. Check Snap. What's that? I don't know what Snapchat is. I'm 95 years old. Ew, imagine watching Yennefer. K. Deberia, Hacer, Jolteon, Lucha, Pokemon, Jolteon, Zubat. Some sort of device. Nah, I'm gonna hit that. What are you gonna hit? You're gonna hit the device? What? No way. It is changing and then staying there. BC changes tonight, but all of BC that's on Pacific time, this is their last time. It's crazy, right? Because then now going forward, you lived with daylight savings time and all that crap that goes with changing clocks, and you'll never have to do it again. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. It's literally a waste. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh man, I'm yawning so much. Maybe I am tired. But people in BC and Mountain Time, some of them will be changing in the fall when the rest of BC isn't. Okay, then that's weird. I imagined it would, like, realistically, it's an official time, but people don't have to follow it. You got the bird? You got a cold bird? I want to see the cold bird. I want to see it in Discord right now. If it's not in Discord, I don't believe you. Don't get me wrong. I believe you, but I have to say I don't. I gotta say I don't. Damn, you got a shiny Articuno watching stream? So are you taking my luck, guy? Like, what is this? I gotta send an SMS text. You should look at Discord server anyway. I don't even know what Discord is. Alright. Jen's true identity? Oh, gross. Alright, I'm looking at shiny Pokemon Superflex. And I do not see an Articuno. I guess you could still really fail in this game. You could still fail. If you don't have a Master Ball, you gotta hope. There's no backup saves. Where is my yellow Slizard? Where is my Slizard? Oh. Alright, I've got a couple more resets in me, and then John's done. We've had a 2-hour and 14-minute stream. So the one thing I would recommend you guys do, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but it'll probably be Monday. But I have episode 2 of 25 Shaman checks coming out. I have episode 2. I think it's going to be like a weekly thing I do. But seeing it like 2 times, 3 times in a week is just lame. I have 780 Pokeballs. I'm catching the sucker. Uh-oh, here we go. You're still going? Don't listen to us. Focus on that. You have to start disc? Yeah, go on the Discord. Join the Discord. Some of these lamers are on there too, talking all the time. God. You gotta add movie over them Shaman cries. That's rough. Nope. I'm not adding a movie. Or music. I want you to suffer. I want you to suffer. You're back. When are you going to be stream? I think you've been doing the stream for a long time. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm kind of on my last rope here. So we're kind of saying goodbye now. And I've got maybe 1 or 2 more resets in me. But I really appreciate you guys tonight. And like I said, I'm going to be making an official post. About, I would say, Travis, Suspect, everybody that was here last night. I was going to do it yesterday, but John got into the Kool-Aids and forgot about it. But this is me done for tonight. How much subscribers do I have? Good question. I have 4,794. What? No way. We have 4,794, which is good. It's good. But tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be streaming. Monday, I should be. But I'll keep you guys in mind. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again tonight. This is the end of stream. John is done. I gotta charge my phone before I go out. Thank you guys for all the subs. Thank you guys for all the likes. Please like the stream. Double tap your phones. It would be very appreciated. It does help out the stream and getting boosts and all that stuff. Good night for now. 2 hours, 17 minutes after what I usually stream. So this was a bonus. Follow the Instagram because I'm going to be doing more content on that. And you will definitely know sooner than later of what I'm posting. Okay. Take care. I will see everybody soon. I'll talk to you guys on the Discord. But good luck with your hunts. Peace.